we have the equation the square root of x and then plus the square root of negative x equaling to 3, and we shall have to find the values of x. Now this can also be written as the square root of x and then plus the square root of negative 1 times x equaling to 3. And so we shall have the square root of x plus, now this can also be written as the square root of negative 1 times the square root of x equaling to 3. And from complex numbers we know that the square root of negative 1 is equal to I. So this will be the square root of x and then plus I times the square root of x equaling to 3. And as you can see, the square root of x is a common factor, so let's pull it out. This will give us the square root of x into, for the first part we shall remain with 1, and for the second part we shall remain with I equaling to 3. And now we can divide both sides by the square root of x. This will cancel with that, and so we shall have 1 plus I equaling to 3 divided by the square root of x. Now at this point, what should we do? If we raise both sides to the power of 2, on the left hand side if we expand we shall have 1 to the power of 2 plus 2i and then plus I to the power of 2 equaling to, on the right hand side this will be 3 to the power of 2 divided by the square root of x raised to the power of 2. Now this 2 will cancel with the square root. And from complex numbers, I to the power of 2 equals to negative 1. So we shall have 1 plus 2i and then minus 1 equaling to 3 to the power of 2, which is 9, divided by x. This one will also cancel with that. And so we shall remain with 2i equaling to 9 divided by x. And if we cross multiply, we shall have 2i and then times x equaling to 9. And at this point we can divide both sides by 2i. This will cancel with that, and so we shall have x equaling to 9 divided by 2i. And in order to simplify this, let's multiply this by I and also multiply this by I. This will give us x equaling to 9i divided by 2 times I to the power of 2. And if you remember, we said that I to the power of 2 is equal to negative 1. So this will become x equaling to 9i divided by 2 times negative 1. And so x1 will be equal to negative 9i divided by 2. Now since we are dealing with complex numbers, the conjugate of this is also a solution to this equation. x1 can also be written as 0 minus 9i divided by 2. And to find the conjugate of this, all you have to do is change this sign to a positive sign. Therefore, the conjugate of x1 will be x2, which is our second solution. And this will be 0 plus 9i divided by 2, which is also the same as 9i divided by 2. Therefore, that's how you can solve such an equation. If you have found this video helpful, don't forget to like it and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.